All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. The Houston Rockets last night unfortunately could not get the job done. We lost by about five or so to the San Antonio Spurs. What was so tough about last night's loss was LaMarcus Aldridge wasn't playing. A few nights ago, we played the Thunder. They were without their best. Well, actually, I guess LaMarcus isn't their best player. DeMar DeRozan kind of had a field day in the second half, but all in all, we had some bright spots. Most notably, well, first off, actually, Eric Gordon just continues to offensively go off. Defensively, he's still pretty good as well. But John Wall, man, I mean, this dude is unbelievably good. But the issue that I keep seeing with this Houston Rockets team, and I believe we stand at 11-11 right now. Not too bad one bit considering our franchise player for the last 10 seasons was just traded away however many games ago, within the last month, within the last 30 days. So that dilemma has to do with Victor Oladipo. And Victor Oladipo right now, it's not helping his case that he's not shooting the ball particularly well. He's having a relatively good season. He's coming off a pretty tough injury. So obviously, I mean, he kind of got a little try to get back up to speed last season. He's still kind of working his way back. But the whole thing with Victor Oladipo is, number one, is he gonna re-sign with us? And then number two, because he's on an expiring deal. But number two, and this is what I have more of an issue with, is do we even want to re-sign him? Because I feel like I'm one of the few Rockets fans who does not want to re-sign Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo, he's gonna want his money, man, and he deserves it. So to me, I would so much rather have maintained the good flexibility that we have and not re-sign Victor Oladipo. So an easy solution I see is trading Victor Oladipo. And there's been a whole bunch of rumors. There's been a whole bunch of reports. I don't know what to believe. I wouldn't really believe most of it. I mean, there's rumors that Bradley Beal could be making his way to Houston. There's rumors that Tyler Hero could be making his way to Houston. I don't know. Trade deadline's not for at least another month, so we'll kind of see what happens with Victor Oladipo. Like I said, this man can still hoop, and he's having a decent season considering his gruesome-ish injury. Major setback, just really tough timing for Victor Oladipo, but he's been on teams where he's had to shoulder quite the load. And this season, he's shown flashes for the Houston Rockets, but obviously he's just going through a shooting slump. And I don't want to knock him. I don't want to say his value is low, but I mean, he's still, what, 28 years old. What I like so much about the whole James Harden trade in general is the amount of flexibility it gives the Houston Rockets. John Wall's got 2 years left here. He'll be 32 when his contract is up as well. I love how much cap space we have and how many draft picks we have. And like I said, 2 more years till John Wall's horrible contract is over. So the whole Victor Oladipo situation, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, he's only going to help us win basketball games. Now, I would say majority of Houston Rockets fans actually want Victor Oladipo as our long-term option. The issue I have with that is I feel like it's just a little too short. I mean, John Wall is having an incredible season, but obviously he's resting on back-to-back. So next season would be a good chance for the Houston Rockets with John Wall. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is the reason a lot of people want Victor Oladipo on this team is because they believe John Wall, Victor Oladipo, and Christian Wood are championship material. Well, the issue is, I mean, first off, we're not winning the championship this season, so that's kind of the brutal truth. But second off, next season would be our only year with John Wall left on contract. So you want to re-sign Victor Oladipo long term? We're talking like 5 years here just for one season with John Wall. And I'm one of the very few people who does not want to re-sign John Wall long term at 32 years old, because he has a horrible contract right now. It's 44 million or whatever it is, 42. It's insanely high, and obviously it's not going to be as much as that, but it's still going to be a pretty penny. And I am a much more of a fan of rebuilding through free agency and a mixture of draft. So we have a whole bunch of draft picks. We have a whole bunch of salary cap. I don't want to waste it all on re-signing Victor Oladipo and John Wall when, if the opportunity is available to, and Bradley Beal's a little far-fetched for me, but if you have the opportunity to even get like a Tyler Hero or just a first-round pick and some other player for Victor Oladipo, I think if you're the Houston Rockets, you have to hop on that opportunity right away, because just because we traded away James Harden, we have so much cap space, we have so many draft picks, it won't be too hard if we wanted to rebuild in 2 years from now. We can get the building blocks down like Christian would. Next year, they'll probably do somebody else. Year after that, bam, you have all this salary, all these possible superstars. I mean, people are even debating about Kawhi Leonard going to the Houston Rockets this season or next season in free agency. I think that is way too far-fetched, but you get the whole idea. We have plenty of time. We won't be winning a championship this year, and we probably won't be winning a championship next year. So in the meantime, might as well progress the players, everybody on the roster, including John Wall, Victor Oladipo, even guys like PJ Tucker, Eric Gordon, who aren't in my long-term plan. See where this goes, because who knows? Maybe this team surprises everybody and we're like the Heat. Maybe even make the conference finals in the West. And all of a sudden it's, oh, shoot, we got to re-sign Victor Oladipo. And we need to get another center because PJ Tucker will have a so much better understanding as the season progresses. But I think it's just something to keep an eye on if you're the Houston Rockets or if you're a Houston Rockets fan right now, is if there is a market for Victor Oladipo, I think you have to at least be open to hearing and seeing what that could entail. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll get that one tomorrow. Got a relatively easy-ish schedule coming up here. And then we play the Sixers, I believe, on the 17th. So we'll see what happens here. But hopefully Oladipo can get it going offensively, especially from behind the arc. Hopefully he gets it going soon. But in the meantime, John Wall keeps feasting, man. So